Welcome to the podcast from Doug Ground Up Productions with hosts Lady Miz and Ray. This is a universal platform, and there is nothing off limits. We talk about it all, and we keep it real. This is a no judgment zone, so come as you are. If you are a professional, entertainer, author, comedian, entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to get something off their chest, well, let your voice be heard here on From the Ground Up Productions. Sponsorship and other opportunities are available from the Ground Up Productions. Turning nothing into something. There's only one way to go from here. And now, here are your hosts, Lady Miz and Ray.
What's going on, people? This is Lady Miz. You're tuned into From the Ground Up Productions, and there's only one way to go from here. Today, I have the cast from Hood Pain, the short film that we did, and I want y'all to know, and I'm going to get right to it, right? This cast was amazing, and I want to thank the ones that are here and thank the ones who are not here because they gave us the opportunity to be able to learn. This is our first short film, and we needed people to come through for us so that we could get the experience. I want everybody to understand that we're going to be talking about what happened on the film. We're going to be giving our feedback. We're going to be telling y'all what we learned, and we are opening the door and inviting everyone to criticism, because that's how we are going to learn how to do it better next time. But I still think for the first film, everything was amazing. The cast, everybody. But I don't want to keep babbling on. Let's first start with, we'll go around. We're going to start with Jonathan, and he's going to introduce himself and tell y'all the cast that he played.
All right, thank you. I kind of like my role because, you know, in my life, people kind of say I got that look as a police officer. So, yeah. Lady Miz came to me. She's like, "Could you play that role?" And I was like, I'll try it out.
Keep the mic up here.
And, yeah. I think it went pretty well. I think I could have done a little better.
What do you think you could have done better about it? Maybe keep the mic to your mouth. Maybe
to be like a little bit more aggressive in certain scenes. Mm-hmm. I think that would have helped out a lot. But overall, I think it came out pretty good. But there's always the next time to try better,
Okay, I think you did good. Well, let us get feedback on his scene. Yeah.
And I get what you're saying, but I do feel that added to the comedy. Like there are certain parts, it's like 3 minutes. Like it's some of those comedians, right. It's like they're not trying, but it's just hilarious. Yeah. So some of that came across to me.
Go ahead.
But I could still see what you're saying in certain parts, because I felt the same way with my character. Certain parts I could have done better, but I just like that subtle tone of, okay, I do this every day. I see people like you every day. Let's just get through this. That's how it kind of came across.
Yeah. Wait, are you done? I gotta use the film. So go ahead, John. You finished?
You gotta do a comedy movie.
We do.
I do.
Listen.
In life, I do make a lot of jokes. I'm a comedian. Like, I'm always making jokes with everything. So it's kind of funny to try to act serious in that scene. So
yes. So, any other critiques? You're critiquing yourself. How about also critiquing the film itself? Now, I already know the flaws that are in it. And again, but we didn't want to prolong this any longer because we waited so long, and it's a short film. It should have been out. Yeah. But there was we ran into a few hills that we had to cross, which is okay. But we're here now. So watching the film, how could we have done it better?
I feel like some scenes could have been a little bit longer. I felt like it went clip to clip. You know what I mean? Like like cut off too fast in certain roles.
Okay.
And that's pretty much.
That's it.
And also the sound effects are a little off. I feel
the characters or the music or effects. Which one? Because there's different sounds going on.
I'd say like some parts feel like a little muffled. Mm-hmm. Overall, I mean, it's okay overall.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
He's
Introduce
just passing the mic.
yourself.
He's like,
Introduce yourself. Yes. Yeah. That's why I kept saying put the mic. Yeah, but keep that in mind. He's very right that it is.
Yeah.
When you turn away, the sound, just like in the movie, is gonna go down. Okay. So yes.
just hold the mic like you know. Diddy-fy it, you know. No.
Okay.
No,
Wait, pause. I don't know what he said, but pause though. I know. Okay. Oh my God.
It's a baby on.
All right, so go ahead, Louis. You up next.
So I agree with him as far as
no. Introduce yourself.
Oh, introduce myself. I am New Louis, Newlewi. New Louis. You can find me anywhere. Anyway, I play the character Shotty.
All right.
And so that was a fun character to play. And overall, I like the overall movie, the effects. I do agree as far as he was saying that the transition could have been a little bit better, could have been a little bit smoother. Certain parts you're like, wait, what just happened? Where are we now? Right. It takes a little time to catch up. Right. But overall, I feel like the flow could have been a little better. And the scene, the kitchen scene was really cool, but just as how the voice was getting lower in certain parts, and it would be cool to have the music get higher in those certain parts because the scene is so crazy. I feel like it's cool to have that music come up.
Like camouflage.
Right, the camouflage that, but at the same time, it really adds to it like, ooh, this is intense. You know, maybe, I don't remember the music that was playing at that time, but just revisiting the music and seeing, okay, does it fit to raise that music up to make people feel like, whoa, this is almost like you're trying to get people to get nervous. Like, whoa, is somebody about to swing? Like, what's about to happen? Right?
Yes.
So I feel like that would be cool to have. I feel like the overall acting was good. I feel like there were certain parts I wish we could have been like, no, let's do that again. I know you could do it better. Because overall, people were great. But I feel like we could have taken them to another level. But it was still good. I was certainly impressed, especially with certain scenes that I wasn't there to see, and being able to see it come to fruition was like, whoa, that was really cool to see. And in certain parts, I felt like he was saying it too, as far as having certain parts be a little longer. Doesn't have to necessarily be longer, but being able to enhance certain parts. Like there's a part where you're sweeping and like you're listening to what they have to say, and if there's something where you could catch a little more of you, like you're sweeping and trying to listen. I don't know what other footage is there to capture that moment, but just being able to have people see that, okay, she's being nosy, but we can relate. She's really trying to help the family. She's trying to see how she could step in. Other than that, overall, I'm impressed. I feel like no way to go but up, right, from here. That's what it is.
You already know.
But I'm very proud of the film.
Yes. Okay. Great.
And proud to be a part of it. It's awesome.
Beautiful. Okay. Before we move on, you didn't say the role that you played. I want you guys. So just real quick, and then we'll.
As you know, I played the police officer, the annoying police officer.
Okay, that's it.
Don't want the mic away again.
No, Diddy. I'm done. Oh, Lord. Diddy get put in everything.
That's not going away for a while. You know how it is.
I'm wondering which one.
But you know, this is off the subject, but I used to look up to him so much so that it hurt me, because I'm always focused on black excellence and seeing people. Or when I see something like that, I'm just like, you know how we people are. You go down the wrong hole, and we gonna trash talk. We gonna do everything. Be like, yo, and it's really what we're saying is we really put you up there to represent us.
You better let them know.
You know what I mean? So anyway.
Okay, clocking it. All right, next is the. Let me see.
Drum roll.
Well, my name is Jennifer, aka Genesis with a J, Jenissis. I played the role of Tasha, the alcoholic mom, which hits hard for me because alcohol was a real fucking problem for me. I had to learn how to take that and learn how to tame myself with alcohol. So this role hit me hard. And to be honest, this is my first short film, and I think we did amazing. Yes, we have some flaws in it, but for our first ever short film, I think we gonna go up and up and up. Tubi, Netflix, come holler at us. I'm conceited. I think I did amazing. We did amazing. I think we did our thing for our first role, and everybody learning each other for the first time and coexisting. We improv. We was outside in the cold. Like most of us worked. Like, it was a lot for us. For us to come together the way we came together and connected the way we connected. I think we did an amazing job. Yes, we have certain things that we need to work on, but this is only a learning experience that we could go up and up from. Yes, we have our trials and tribulations, but I think this is going to be the stepping stone to nothing but greatness and bigness and up stars from here on out. Oh, make sure you come look for the Hood.
Hood Pain?
Nope. The horror movie that she's going to be doing.
She's working on another one. That's another thing.
Coming soon. Understand, we ain't nothing but greatness from the bottom up. You already?
Speaking of Tubi, there was a scene, was it the school bus lady or the traffic lady? And like where the wig, I saw a part with the wig.
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
like, wait.
So I know. So don't worry when it comes. Are you wait? I'm gonna get into all that, but
okay.
I want to give everybody a chance.
No, I'm good. I'm finished.
Okay.
I was like, where did that come from?
He said, what? And we talked about that too, and we said leave it in. So, all right. I'm Lady Miz. I play Pam, the nosy but caring neighbor in the community. And I have a lot to say about it. I hope I can remember everything. The first thing I want to say is the cast was freaking amazing. First of all, the energy was so good. And although for some it was the first time and a few of y'all have done it before, everybody was so freaking professional. It made the job easy. It made everything flow. There was no, we talk about energy, right? Energy is so important. And if you were there around everybody, the energy was so good. You know what I mean? The energy was so good, and it made everything so easy. I love that. That means a lot to me because I think it's hard to come by good people who just, and I'm not saying there ain't good people out there, but y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? It's unprofessional people, okay? There's people with attitudes. There's people, nobody had that. And you're right, it was cold. Like, we were outside busting our ass, and nobody complained. And yes, I fed my staff, y'all. I made sure we took breaks. We went out to eat. Big shout out to Black Vanilla Cafe in Newburgh. We went out to eat there. We had coffee and donuts and things. So, I tried to do everything the best way that I know, starting out, just to do right by everybody. Now, I talked about the cast, so I'm going to talk about the film. This is the funny part. So there's a lot of things that y'all mentioned. The first thing I want to say is for a lot of us, it was our first time. So, it could have been some issues with the shooting of getting the shots, right? So some shots probably were there, but we probably just couldn't use that footage for a reason. You know what I mean? So we really just had to pull the best shots possible. But we learned so much in the process, and we're still learning. with this. So I love the information you gave about the music, the intensity, because sound, right? Because when people watching this, I want to be able to give information and help for those who might be tuning in and saying, hey, I want to do a short film. What can I learn about what they're talking about? So sound, you're right, because if I'm watching a scary movie and I turn it down, I'm not going to be as scared. That music get me going. Right. Music is everything. Yep. And mostly all of us is artists up in here too. You know what I'm saying? Right. So like music is everything. That's number one. He over there crawling. He crawling on the, right? He tried not to walk in front of the camera. I know. I'm trying to think of some of the things that you guys talked about. I love the feedback. I love the scenes and the changing. The first thing I want to say is big shout out to Ray for editing this. He took a long time to do it, and it was not easy because, how can I say this? It was a lot to find the scenes, to get everything together, and to put it together. And we could have took longer, but right. Trust me, we did the best with what we had, and that's what you see there. So we do know you're going to see some shaking in the video. We're very, very aware of that. You're going to see the sound change. We're aware of that. And then we do understand the transitions too. So when you're saying, oh, like, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to tell you something that I noticed. That scene in the kitchen, I don't care what anybody is doing, because I played it for my mom. Everybody stop. And they in it because they think it's a real fight. Like, y'all went in, but it's so intense. And I think it's so intense because you really were saying some things that hit home from what you explained to me. So I believe that, because of that, you know what I mean? That that's why it also came out so freaking good. But guess what? I know there was another shot that was even better than that. You know what? Okay. Yo, there was another. I remember.
Like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, my God.
3 or 4 times. And 3 or 4 times we did that take. And every take was better and better and better. Because the intensity and the emotions. And he was emotional because his upbringing, Malik, who played my son, right? That's his name? Yes, sir. And Malik
is my name. That's my son's name.
Sean, I love you. But he also hit home too, because he was triggering me and I was triggering him. Right. So it hit home for both of us. So the intensity and the passion and the intensity and the passion of our characters in that moment was real. It was like we had our script, but we went off and ad-libbed it too. Yes. And we put our own personal twist to it, and we put our heart and our soul into it. That's right. And anything you ever do, you got to put your soul and your heart into it. And this is why this film was so amazing to me, because it hit home. Everybody out there has a hood pain. It's how we struggle, how we end it, how we live through it, how we go through it, how we survive from it. That's right. At the end of the day. And I'm so thankful. Like, real talk, I am so thankful, because this is the best and amazing experience I ever had. Like, and I appreciate it. That. Like, it's a step in like, this is a foot in the door. And all we could do is keep going into every door that we could keep going to, every door that opens. And if not, listen, we're going to try again.
You better let them know. She's still going into that. Well, oh my God, it was something that I love that. Thank you.
Even us behind the scenes for that, we were like, wait, what? Are they still? Is the camera rolling, or is there a real fight?
Oh, right, yes. Because that was in the kitchen in your daughter's room, I think, right? Yeah. They were trying to come out. They was like, what's going on in there? Everybody was trying to get to see it because it was so intense. It was so intense, but you hit everything right on the head with it, man. I mean, it was just definitely amazing. The cast, just, I don't know. It was so much. I forgot what I was gonna say, so you gotta forgive me. But I'll circle back around to whatever else pops in my mind. But
I mean, just add this is a little bit of what you were saying with the music and intensifying it, because I feel like when I was looking through the whole film, I feel like there are also certain parts just to cover up certain things, to add certain music to it, especially since it's a short film. I feel like people are just going to really flow through the whole thing. And that's part of what you were saying, how, like you were saying with the scary movie, and if you're just watching it with no sound, you're not going to have that same reaction, but that sound just makes you feel it even more. Yeah. All right, go ahead, girl.
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't have been last because like my role was like this big. I feel like okay.
Let me just say that I tried to give everybody the opportunity to be seen on camera. Okay, I tried to give everybody the opportunity to be seen on camera, even if it was a small part. And I got to tell y'all just real quick. Sorry. There were some parts that I probably wouldn't have even put in there, but I didn't want to take it out because if somebody showed up that day, I wanted people to see them. I wanted their face to be seen because they gave their time and they didn't have to do that. So I looked at certain things like, oh man, I'm not crazy about this or how that looks, but I'm like, I'm not taking it out. So, excuse me for that, but I definitely, I want y'all to see everybody there. So that's
There's no little role in anything you do.
I let her know.
Okay? Come on. At the end of the day,
our fingers are gonna be
you
tired.
on camera. You play your part how you play your part. You
Right.
shine and you shine.
Okay.
Listen,
Yes, I need a motivational speaker. Right. Right. But no, I appreciate that because, well, my name is Soraya. I played Keisha, the love interest. Right. Daughter-in-law.
Part 2 coming.
Right. No, but I appreciate that because I was nervous because I wasn't really, this is my first time doing any type of film or acting or anything like that. So I'm like,
it is? No, you
yes.
do the acting. You got paid.
No, I did. So I started, right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was 2025. I did the boot camp, below the line boot camp. Mm-hmm. And that's where I just learned behind the scenes, like production. And I'm like, oh, okay, I really like this. Like this industry. Maybe I can try acting. No experience. I never acted before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
I thought, no, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so this was my first thing. So I'm like, okay, give me like a few lines because like I don't know if I can remember anything. So she's like, okay, I'll write you a part in the film. And I'm like, okay. So I practiced a little bit. You helped me. And yeah, I had so much fun. Like it was such a good experience for me. I feel like just being on set is just like my favorite place. Like it's my favorite place. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I love it. But yeah.
You got something to say, Ray?
Yeah.
Y'all come on in. Make sure you come sit
Yeah,
here.
I got
A little
wet
bit.
somewhere.
No, we all right.
Just move over.
Now we are moving over there.
This is the man we were laughing at behind the scenes,
yeah.
by the way.
I was over there crawling on the floor. Now I'm gonna say, because this was my first time. I did a lot of editing for our podcast, but this was my first time editing for a movie. So yeah, it's a whole lot different.
Short film. We ain't moving yet, but we coming. Don't stop playing with us.
Short film, the movie. But I'm gonna address a few things like the with the wig. When we was when we was looking at the wig, it was long and some of the audio wasn't good, so we were cutting to make sure that it stayed there. But me and Miz, we had the conversation, was like, should we leave the wig in there? And I was like, yeah, because it's a Tubi moment. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, because it'll be something people talk about, like, where the wig come from? And that's exactly what y'all did.
Yo, how they cut to that? Where the hell that shit? We gotta give y'all something to talk about because we know y'all gonna talk about it.
Right.
Now
I'm gonna get myself together.
Now the kitchen scene, though that y'all did, the kitchen scene was amazing, and I know you said y'all had a better one, but it was but when I was putting it together and trying to fit it, it fit better together with that scene than doing the other one. That's why I put that one.
You did perfect. I think all around together, it came out amazing.
When you look at that, when you look at the movie, there's a lot of the scenes in there that didn't even go together.
Yes.
I was clipping from other scenes that we couldn't use. like the sweeping part you mentioned, where she was sweeping. He was like, you would like more of that.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a scene. It was just like a B-roll type of something she was doing, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna use that as her sweeping when he comes out the door to talk to. Yeah. So it was a lot of playing around with it, so we can use so like Miz said, every piece of footage could actually be used. So we use when you look at that, you'll see when you see a lot of the transitions, and you were like, yeah, it was just I was trying to blend scenes that didn't even belong.
You did, and for everybody to know, tell people what you did because you were there. Even although you didn't play a part, you were behind the scenes like you mostly are sometimes. And so tell people what you were doing there.
But behind the scenes, I was mostly audio. I was doing a lot of making sure the boom mic, holding the boom mic. So yeah, that was a lot. When you see some of the scenes, you're gonna see where it's moving, especially when she's on the floor, on the ground talking to Malik. The reason it was moving because the boom mic that came into the scene.
It's so many scenes that when we looking, we like, what the hell is that? And it's the mic, the mic right there. And like, yo, you about to do the rapping part? Like, yo, let me tell you something. Yo, it's freaking crazy. Like, yo, you know how they got the rapping everybody? Yo, that's how much the mic is in. We was like, what? How the hell? Why they? I'm done.
But that's something we learn now because now we know. A human can't hold the boom mic. You know?
Oh, you trying to replace us with AI already?
No.
He said a human can't hold it, but who can hold it?
They make machines. They have things to hold the mic so that because what it is, a person holding the boom mic and your arms like get tired and then you see it drop it down. You know, so that's what's happening.
Damn, I guess I gotta go buy this there. See, the numbers add up, y'all. That's
we
why
got enough of those. We got enough of that stuff though.
Wait, but would you finish?
Well, I don't know what else. What else did you ask?
All right. Well, feedback.
Why
don't you
feedback?
Give your feedback. It could be. Do you agree with what everybody said, or do you have something else to add to it?
I agree. I think with the scenes, like getting different shots, like you didn't say it like this, say it like that. Maybe getting more takes of certain scenes. Also, I think there was a time, like, maybe us looking in the camera, like, that's so awkward. I hate that. I know I did that.
You and Rihanna.
Yeah, I was like, take it out. Right.
You can't look in the camera.
I know, that is like, but, yeah, and just playing around with the editing, like the sound, even just the color grading. Like, certain colors can evoke certain emotions and things like that, and, yeah, I feel like overall though, I feel like it came out really, really good, and like, especially it being the first short film, like being filmed, I think it came out great, and everyone did good,
including yourself.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Now there's another Tubi moment y'all might have missed.
The cover is a Tubi moment.
The part where Nasir walks in behind Malik. As he's coming out the store, and then once he starts talking to the Block Boys, Nasir standing next to him.
Right.
He ran. You see Nasir, he's walking out when he gets off the phone with you, and he comes out of the cafe. He start walking. When he's walking all the way in the back, you see Nasir walking. And then when he says, "What up, Monique?" Next thing you know, Nasir's standing right there. What kind of transitions? What do you call it when you teleport? He was like, "What?" And I didn't. But it's funny though, because one thing I will say about Ray is like he has a really freaking good eye.
Continuity.
What? Yeah, oh my God. I wouldn't have never picked that up. And we love Tyler Perry, I'ma just say, but Tyler Perry got his moments too. Tyler Perry has moments where there's some imperfection in it. He's great. He be catching it. He be like, how did this, why is that, this, and he catches every little thing in the background. Like, hold up, that door was closed, but now the door's open, or that's, yo, he's thinking, but I be looking, I'm just looking. You know what I'm saying? So not everybody have that talent. So I think everybody really brings something so special to it. That's why I wanted like the feedback from everybody so that we know, okay, how are we going to do this and what are we going to do to make it better?
No. What I will also say is the soundtrack.
Oh.
it went really well with the short film. It's the way it, like when Malik's talking to you outside when he's coming up, that the way that music plays, it made it gave you something, because now you're looking at it, but you're like, I want to know what that song is,
Right. I'm glad you mentioned that, because first of all of the music that was played there, I did clips, but I did clips of industry beats because people are going to know that. But all of the music was our music or people that I know. So this is, opportunity for us also moving forward. We use our own stuff. You know what I mean? Creating opportunities for us to use our stuff, to use people's music, for artists like you, like Poppy Fortune over there that's doing the behind the scenes. When y'all hear Hood Pain, Poppy Fortune, I don't know if you want to come on here and say something real quick. It's up to you. But Hood Pain, just so y'all know, Hood Pain is a song off of our album called Family Business. I'll move over, sorry. Hood Pain is it's a song off the album that we did. It's called Family Business. I wanted like my whole family, and it's a couple of friends, on there. And I just said, you know what? I wanted to take that song and make it into a film. So who you hear, the first person rapping is Poppy Fortune. So you want to use my phone, babe? Or somebody?
That means I ain't played my cloud this month.
Oh, shit. That's how that go?
Look, that cloud get paid through the Apple Wallet, the Apple Card, and I don't keep money in my Apple Cash.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But get this, he might want to use it for...
Yeah, social media. That's why I was recording.
These
are quick snips of social media. Are you 4K, 60 frames? ProRes?
He on it.
Yeah. Look, that's why I ran out of space. Look, you ain't see me posting on the Instagram talking about the color grading, talking about the microphones.
You about to walk out if they
Look, I like, even though like no movie, like you're not watching movies recorded in 60 frames per second. Like they're recorded, but you're watching a movie closer to 27 to 30 frames per second, right? 60 frames is like video games and sports. I still like to record in 60 frames because I'd much rather drop down the frame rate than I record at 30 and my phone decides to record at 22. When it comes to the film, I really feel like the film was very good. Like everyone did great. Everyone had very great moments. I would have thought you were really a cop. You had me nervous for a second. I was sitting over there side-eyeing you. Yeah, smelling myself.
Right, what you got?
I smell like weed. Am I good?
Make sure you don't got no alcohol on you.
I'm telling you. Look, I be nervous to get in the car.
One thing I could say, it was very cold. And I felt like if y'all didn't get me out of that cold soon enough, everybody would have been in jail.
Look, when he was sitting in that car, I said, man.
It was cold.
It was
cold. How you played the role, you encompassed the role of character, Shadi, right?
Yeah,
How you encompassed the role of Shadi, it was amazing, especially as somebody, you don't strike me as somebody who lives that type of life every day, even if at one point you might have. You seem like you're far enough removed from it to be able to bring yourself into that character like that is something most people can't do.
Being a father, and that I had to pull way back. Why the reason why they had to pull me from Jamaica to come live in the U.S. So,
yeah,
Okay.
That's the real Mad Max.
Shatta, right? It will be Shatta, yeah, man. I mean that.
That kitchen scene was amazing. There was a point in that kitchen scene where it's like, man, it stopped being acting. It just, you put your heart into it. You put your all into it. That's going to shine through. That's something that, like you said, it opens the door, because being able to put your heart, your soul into your work like that is something not too many people can do. Not too many people are even emotionally open enough to allow themselves to do it. So, like, that was beautiful. I thank you for that. Like, that really moved me. Same for the young man Malik. I could tell that came from something personal. For a second, I was like, man, are they really mother and son?
Right.
That's what we try to capture.
Yes.
Yeah, like
I wanted to say, like, nobody really understands what y'all understand about the films and the editing and the critiques and stuff. So if I'm watching as a regular person, they're like, damn, that's fly as hell. They're not going to see the imperfections that y'all see because y'all know better than we do.
And I'll tell you this, right?
That? No, it's
and no, that's a fact. But I'm gonna tell you this about your favorite movies.
I look at it, I'm like, yo, I don't see nothing wrong with it, but I see the shaking. Once you point them things out, that's when I'll see it. If you didn't point stuff out to me, I wouldn't even why this is a Tubi movie?
So I'm gonna tell you something most people don't think about. We think about our favorite movies, our favorite shows, especially stuff that isn't recent. A lot of new stuff seems a bit soulless. All of our favorite stuff had imperfections. It have times where the vocals would peak or somebody would sound like this. And it's like, what did he say? You got to rewind it 3 times. But the movie is a classic. The cameraman just, like he fall?
That part.
The cameraman drunk?
Look at you. Do you see some Tubi movies that look so hood?
Yeah.
Like you actually, they look like they recording from their phone?
Yeah. Look, even The Godfather. I'm not even going to spoil the part. Right. The next time you watch The Godfather, watch the part where Sonny got shot. Just watch that whole area.
Yes, yes.
Crazy.
A lot of the old school movies had that. When you see the blow up and the dummy doll flying.
Yeah.
And they were great movies. So like perfection is very good, even with music. Like I'm a very if you hear I'm gonna do my thing on my master. But guess what? Imperfections are a thing. Even Drake just dropped the project. The album is great. There's certain vocals where the auto-tune and the flanger, it'll offset with the reverb and it'll cause a distortion. But that distortion is what brings it out. A lot of your favorite artists, that sound in their voice wasn't intentional. Somebody put something on it that caused the distortion. The distortion was hard. A mistake, which is an imperfection, became a signature sound.
Yes, imperfection is always sometimes perfection.
Yeah, imperfection is what makes things unique. If everything was perfect, everything would be the same. When it comes to Miz, she encompassed the part. I looked at that. I said, man, it felt like, and not against everybody else, but it felt like, it's like, is she in a double movie? You felt spliced in at moments. Like, wait, which is a good thing. But it's like, and then Soraya, your role was very short. I'll commend you for playing a high school student at 20 blank years old. We're not going to put you out there.
Don't worry. Don't let the shade hit you.
She threw a warning shot. She said, relax.
I'm Poppy Fortune. Dreamsville Poe Man out now. Are You Game out now? What You Bout out now? Summertime Confessional drop soon. And I'll tell you this. If you like real rap, you like that nitty gritty, you like that, you gonna hear something different. Stories, Dreamsville Poe Man is for you. But I'm gonna tell you this. You can have stories. Summertime Confessional is a story too. Everything's a concept. We finna have some fun. We finna talk about the fun side of my life next. Yeah, right. Guess what? Nobody likes you until they think you're somebody. I don't care what nobody told you. Your homeboys probably ain't even listening to you until they think you popping outside your ones you really like this with. So like if you have to have that professional, I'm the man, I'm on, I'm gonna pull up in this, I'm gonna show up like that. Cause if you don't look like the man, that's kind of why I'm tight. I don't got my chain on. Shout out to we gonna skip the part about me shouting out the jewelry store. I forgot their name. Don't give black people free stuff.
Yeah.
But look, you got to look the part. So like if you don't look the part, you don't act the part, they're not gonna believe you the part. But if you look and act the part, we can name a number of people who are not good at what they do. Not good at what they do in the media. But they dumb famous. They wild popping because they look the part, they act the part. They got swagger, they got an aura about them. So they popping.
And that's while we doing that, you got an album out, right? Or you working on? So we need you to go ahead and promote that as well too.
I have an album out. It's kind of a combination of hip hop and rock. But that one is something I released way back. But a lot of people still like it a lot. Right now, it's just been pushing out singles, just singles. So the name, what's the name of that old one?
He said, what's the name?
No, it's not that many. I got so many singles, and that was like the very first album we put out. I mean, just look up New Louis. You'll find it. Oh, he can tap in, man. Because I still want a lot of that. Because the thing is, most of the times I performed, it's always been with a live band. And it's because live bands have been unreliable. It's that I've just been more in the studio pushing stuff out, just really pushing it really for sync licensing. So I've just been pushing a lot of music out there. Right. But I still love that hip hop rock element.
That's a different combination, not new, but somewhat different because it's not that common, right? For me, hip hop and rock, I think for me it was Run DMC.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, Run DMC.
Listen,
hey guys,
this one thing.
right,
Wait, this one thing I want to say because I don't want to forget to say it because the thing I loved with Hood Pain and the seeing the connection with the local people, that I loved. Just even
845
connecting
Hudson Valley, baby.
Right. And just even me with this brother right here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like us coming together. I'm just like, oh, he was the brother that was rapping. You know what I mean?
Right,
I just love the collaboration, the connection, and being able to say this is a stepping stone. Let's continue to grow together. Because especially in our community, we've been so focused on negativity, but just I got to do my own thing, right? Or even when we try to get together, somebody's got to be focused on themselves. Like, we're together, but we ain't together. You know what I mean?
You better talk that
You know
talk.
what I mean?
You
And
better
that's what
talk
I hate.
that talk.
That's what I hate seeing. Ooh. Right.
Black Vanilla.
Yeah,
Shout
Black
out to
Vanilla.
them. Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, first of all, let me just say this since you brought that up because I think that's so important. Big shout out to Elijah because I think that he knew them, Black Vanilla, the people at the cafe, but they were very nice. When we were outside filming, they were coming out. Do y'all need something? Or would you like something, coffee or this and that? We were going in. Listen, they had the best hospitality, very good business etiquettes, that business. So shout out to them. They are in Newburgh. Look them up. If you look at the credits, they are in the credits. We gave a special thanks to them. Their number is there. Their address is there. You guys could go support that local black business in the city of Newburgh. Okay? So, and I love what you said, and I'm glad that you brought that up, New Louis, because it is important, and you're so right. Us coming together, a lot of times it's like, it's about me, what can I get out of this? But that's exactly why I said no matter what also that happens with the clips, everybody need to be seen. I can't leave nobody out. It's so important because we all help each other. And when we show up for each other, trust me, when we look at successful people, they're successful, one, because they wasn't selfish,
right?
Okay, and they gave opportunities, but it's not just about that. Like I told y'all in the beginning, this would not be possible if y'all didn't show up. Right. I could have the vision, I could have the scripts, but it's nothing without the people. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So all of y'all coming together, and the ones who are not here, and shout out to Elijah for the work of being the camera guys there, putting in the work. You know, everybody played a part, and there was the business that we were in. What's the name of it? Because I know, oh my God,
Happy Tree is it?
Happy Tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to. I need to mention them because we were in there, and however, yeah. Listen, Elijah, I believe, was recording in there, but we were allowed to go in there and do that. So shout out to. We have to support up here 845, and let me say this because I think this is so important. The mindset, and I'm not shitting on, and because I'm gonna talk how I want to talk right now. I'm not shitting on no place. And we love the city, but a lot of times people have the mindset of if it's not the city, it ain't dope, or if it's upstate, it's corny, or this and that. But y'all don't realize it's so much talent in the Hudson Valley. It's so much talent in the 845. It is changing, but their mindset is, they are. But it's so much talent up here in this area, okay? People, artists, rappers, whatever, singers, everybody. It's mad talent up here. Newburgh, Poughkeepsie, Middletown, and I could be forgetting other places, but listen, the culture is here. Don't sleep on the 845 because what you might be lacking somewhere else, you missing out if you don't open the door. Because if somebody say, where's Middletown? Well, we know where Brooklyn is, Manhattan is, the Bronx is. We know where those places are because we go there too. But we also here. Y'all got to come up off the block and come and see what's popping over here because it's going down. Yeah. Exactly. We're diverse too. You understand what I'm saying? So that's important.
That's what I like with From the Ground Up is that you guys are creating something that can be contagious. Because I remember even a couple of the guys like, hey, you want to be a part of this? And they just felt like, hey, it just brought the community together, just seeing what's happening. Because I'm kind of like what you're saying. It's like, oh, they're not going down to the city. It's like right here in the local. And we just calling people like, hey, you want to just walk by and just play this role? And they had a lot of fun. Right. You want to play a role? And he hopped in. But could you imagine you guys kind of being a cornerstone of that, being able to put on different events? Like, people are going to start looking forward to that, and it's going to help changing the mindset when we were talking about that, changing the mindset of the community and getting people to really start supporting each other, because I feel like that's what's lacking. We've been so focused on, and I know it's kind of, we've been programmed that way. Because we've been placed against each other, and being able to start changing the mindset of people, realizing who's going to truly connect and just keep growing that way. So it's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. Wait, before you say, I'm sorry, let me just say one thing real quick before you say something, because I want to make sure to tell y'all, pay attention to the credits, because I might not be mentioning somebody and I might forget, but we talking about the people who do the sound. Y'all have to understand that just everybody play a part. So even the actors play a part, but there's people behind the scenes, rather it's holding the mic, making sure the sound is good, doing things that y'all don't see. That's important. So if you are somebody that's interested in doing a film, look and make sure that you understand all of the jobs that it takes to do that film, because it's bigger than the script. It's bigger than all of that. It has to be the people that you see and the people that you do not see.
Yeah, that's a complete fact, and that goes for everything. Even if you're somebody, you're a stylist, you're trying to design clothes, we need wardrobe people. If you do makeup, we need makeup artists. We need estheticians. We need hairstylists and barbers for the men and the women. If you have a talent, you have a skill, even if you have something where, hey, you're trying to learn, we have enough people around us, we probably have somebody who can teach you and you can become part of the movement. Take this next part and put it right after Teresa finished talking about the city.
If you want to be sweeping a broom in there,
I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, take this next part and put it right after Teresa finished talking about the city. And for my people in the city, they just put a Starbucks on your block. You might as well come up here and find an apartment. Stop stunting on upstate. Don't raise the rent. Yeah. But look, they're not gonna raise my rent because they like to live in town. I like to live in the woods. You lose service coming to my house.
Well, let me say this. And I know that like I said, I'm probably all over the place, but I'm just going to speak. This was just an open conversation, so I didn't want anything to be tense and feel. I just want us to be free, be who you are, say how you want to say it, and say it with your chest. But I do want to tell people that from the ground up, what we are trying to build here, okay, it is to provide an opportunity for everybody up here. But if you come, please come with professionalism. Please come with a good attitude. Please come with good energy, because energy is contagious. And if one person start feeling uncomfortable, it makes somebody else feel uncomfortable. And although our door is open to work with everyone, we're not going to tolerate that though. So I'm not trying to be funny. If someone has bad energy or then we're not working with people like that, because we are trying to build and grow with everybody. Okay. We throw you out with love. Get out of here. Well, so I do have, this is another thing I wanted to say. I have so many other scripts that I wrote, and they're all different styles too. Because I want to see, like, do I like this doing horror? Do I like doing comedy? Do I like doing drama? And I'm open to working with other script writers and all of that. So this here, Hood Pain, again, I just want to remind y'all that it is our beginning stage, okay? Beginning. So please, when you see imperfections, I appreciate the criticism, but don't totally judge us off of the imperfections, because we really just was using this as a way to learn.
But even though it had its imperfection, and this brother said it before, that the soul is in it. I feel like that's what people are gonna feel like. Yo, this is real. This ain't artificial, and that's something that's coming back around. It's like we're going through the process of AI where people are gonna crave the real stuff. So I feel like we're right at the place where we need to be to bring that reality back to the people that's looking for it.
Absolutely. Speaking of AI, because now I had something else to say, and then you brought that in. I just want to say that. I just want to say that. Let me tell you something funny about AI. So I worked on the original cover for it, which I was working on in Canva, right? And my daughter Ray, my son Nasir, and also Elijah, they were giving me feedback like, hey, maybe fix this, make the buildings taller, do this. My son was like, change the color, this. You know, it was different things going on. But the funny part about AI is after the cover, right, I put it in Chat GPT and I said, fix this up for me, make it look more live. So it added like the red, which I loved. Okay, I'm gonna use AI because I'm not against it. I'm using AI. I'm investing in AI. I'm just letting y'all know. But when I posted it though, this is the funny thing. So y'all need to get this AI thing right. I don't know which camera I'm supposed to be talking to, but I'm gonna just speak in general. When I posted it on Instagram, because I pay attention to everything, I went back. It said AI information. So I said, oh, it realized that I used AI to enhance the cover. And when I clicked on it, it was like, this may have been fully done by AI, which is bullcrap. Okay? Yes. Okay. Listen, I don't mind because I did use AI and I used AI to enhance it, but it said it was fully done. And I'm like, wait a minute. So they tell people, oh, we're not going to give you all the credit, and I don't need all the credit, but you are going to give me the credit for what I did, and you ain't going to take all the damn credit if you ain't doing so. Let's pump the brakes, and we need to get that AI thing right. Poppy Fortune, I know you had something to say.
I'm going to tell you this, right? It did that because you made it, and then you put it in AI. So you put it into the AI didn't improve your image. The AI regenerated your image almost exactly how it was with improvements, which then made it an AI creation.
But that's not right.
You got to edit that after the AI makes an edit. Even if it does that, you have to then go back and do whatever fixes you want to do manually for it to be recognized as a human creation. Because at that point, it's like if you paint me a sketch and say, yo, make this better, and then instead of me improving it, I redraw it. Technically, that's my painting.
That's deep. So
but guess what?
So your
legally,
picture,
it's my painting.
So her picture that we took, that we did it made her.
Word, like, and it's not right.
We're gonna move on, and we're gonna wrap this up. What I want from everybody, tell us your favorite scene, and I guess maybe give us, tell people, social media and stuff like. Yep, the 23rd, May 23rd. May 23rd, it'll be available for you guys to watch it on. It's okay. So I'm glad you said that because now let me address that real quick. Sorry. So, like I said, I try to do everything the best way possible, in the right way, because I pride myself in that. When we put the film out, I don't care what little part. I know they say, like you said, it ain't no little part. I registered everybody there in the IMDb, okay? IMDb, believe it or not, even when I was going to, what is that? I think it was the corner thing. People that's coming up here from LA, all these different film people that's coming up here, and there's a big film place here in Middletown. They were saying, hey, if you're registered there, there's funding for you. Now, I could have tried to get funding, but we weren't ready. You know what I mean? So this is why we're trying to position ourselves to show people, hey, look, it ain't perfect, but look at what we did. And what they really appreciate is you getting to that finish line, showing a finished product, because a lot of people do things, they don't follow through with it and they never finish it. I like I said, I have other stuff, but I didn't want to do anything extra until we finish this first. And then now we can take the next step. I don't want to have 1,000 unfinished projects, but the bottom line is, yes, it's, they can watch it right on YouTube. It's gonna be available on YouTube. I'm saying that right? Yeah. But IMDb, good for everyone, because guess what? That you have your name is registered there as an actor, and some people don't know how. That's, it's a big deal. And not only that, but it's not easy to do it. So for people out there, understand. If you don't know how to do it, use AI because it'll help you with the steps. But even when I was struggling, I had to go to Ray and say, hey, I'm stuck here. I can't get past this point, to make sure that everything goes through. But the biggest stars are on there, okay? So it's that's a big deal in my opinion too. You understand? So that's important to know. Okay, so scenes, unless something else come up that I think. So, what was your favorite scene, and if you have one, and give your social media.
I really like how it started off in the beginning, your song playing, and then also just kind of highlighting the environment of like what we're getting into. I really like that. Favorite scene, I would say, is the kitchen scene. Like how, it was good. I think it was like it brought up feelings of anxiety. Like for me, like I felt like I was there. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it made me feel tense. So that's good. And then like visually, my favorite scene when it was filmed with him putting visually I liked that.
Shout out to Elijah for that because he thought of that, and he was excited about that take. And I was like, and when I looked, I said, "Wow, this looks great." So yeah, the thinking behind that is also very important in getting the right shot, which he did.
Yeah. But yeah, those are my favorite, and
that's it. Social media.
Social media. My YouTube channel, Soraya Alexis. I'm gonna start posting on there again. It's been a minute. My Instagram is effortlessly.radiant.
Okay. So we'll just pass. Okay. So my favorite, I'm gonna be honest, I love every scene because all of you guys played such an amazing part, and there was different emotions with each one. So if the anxiety, like she said, and the intensifying part, I said intensity. That's not a word, but I made it one. Okay, so that was the kinship scene. But when we wanted to know the story of the drug dealer, like that's willing the kid in, that's important too, because it's like, damn, you know what I mean? This is how it really be. Like, yeah, come, I got that work for you. Get on the block, and I ain't working for no white man, and I'm getting my money now. You know what I'm saying? It's the story and the mindset of finding the person who they know is starving, going through something, and using that as that's his weakness to pull him in. This is how the kids get pulled into situations like this, to make that one mistake just to feed his family, just because he's struggling, going through hard freaking times, trying to eat and take care of his sister. He has to make a bad choice, but he think he's doing it for the right reason. And that part is the part that I love. So Jonathan too, playing that cop, okay? He got the cop stance. He was improvising. Now you got 2 minutes, asshole. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like all of that was Jonathan coming up, and this is why I salute all of y'all, because right on the scene, y'all were just coming up with things. They were improvising, and I told them, I'm not going to be no like strict person, even though I'm going to say this. It is important to know that script because we learned that in the editing, okay? In the editing, when you're editing and words is off and everybody's doing something different, it's hard to put it together. So that knowing that script is very important. But the improv, even when you said, you see that house? Wait, nah, come over here. Like, it just adds something extra to it. It's just not bland and basic, So the characters, that y'all playing, you bring them alive. You know what I mean? So I have to say every last one of y'all, was freaking amazing at what you did. And shout out to Malik, shout out to Sean, and shout out to Rihanna, shout out to TT, shout out to Elijah, shout out to who am I missing somebody else that wasn't there? Shout out to Emmanuel, the Block Boys. I'm sorry. Check the credits. Shout out to all of y'all. I'm Lady Miz, LADIMIZ. Y'all can check me everywhere. Google me. I'm passing the mic. Let's go.
I'm Genesis, JENISIS. Light skin on Facebook, Instagram. I loved everything about it. Amazing. Best energy ever. You're gonna see me again. Bigger and better. We going up from here. Go ahead, baby.
New Louis, just NEWLEWI everywhere you go on social media. Just look for New Louis. As far as my scene, I feel like I'm just gonna have to watch it over and over again because there's certain parts that really stood out. Of course, the kitchen scene stood out, but the part that stood out also is the way she was walking when she was walking down to the guys. Like, I love that scene as well. But there was just different parts that really stood out. And it was one of those things where I just want to watch it a few more times to really sink into it.
When I want to say thank you all. It was nice working with you guys. That was amazing. And, I'll be honest.
I'm trying to do it on the low. You got me looking funny over here.
I was like that.
But I really feel like all the scenes were great. You know what I mean? Like, this is the first time, you know? And, like, just, I don't even know how to explain it.
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
No,
but,
don't worry about it. You're talking to us. It's all good.
But I'd like to see, like, a part 2 come out one day. I mean, that'd be great. Maybe I'll be a detective that time, you know?
Oh, you got fucked up. You got the promo. I do have one last thing to say before you say something. After you finish, though.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, that's pretty much it, but I look forward to the next film, and thank you.
Social medias. You got social media?
No, you can hold it.
Social media?
Oh, so, I mean, I'm not a big social media person, but my name is Jonathan Seward in the video, if you want to know. And that's pretty much it.
Look for him in the credits.
One of the things that I didn't say, just for if there's somebody that watched it and don't get it, okay? The story is about a single mother that's struggling with addiction, trying to provide for her kids, and it forces her youngest son to have to go out and make decisions to take care of his younger sister and himself. That puts him in a bad situation where he learns that doing that is not really beneficial, because now when he gets locked up, he can't even provide or help his sister. So he has to make a decision on, is this something that I really want to do, and is it really worth it? Because in the end, a lot of times we can make bad choices that can have us end up somewhere where now it's like everything that you was trying to do, you can't even do no more. So that's just something to think about, because there are a lot of kids out there that I'm sure, or adults, that's going through different things. And you have to understand that I know it might be hard in situations, but at the end of the day, bad decisions could put you in a worse place. And now you're further than where you could have been. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. And as y'all can see in the end, Malik realized, wait, I can't help my sister from behind bars. But that's what he was initially trying to do. So there are other options. And that's what he was trying to tell Shadi. But Shadi, he ain't want to listen. He said, okay, he got the sheets. Okay. So that is the message that I was really trying to get across in Hood Pain. Because in every city, it doesn't matter if it's the city or the suburbs, there is a hood in every city. And there's people going through this, and y'all need to understand that. And sometimes, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to end it, there's something that I seen that is so important, and it says, you know, we judge people like, look at the crabs in the barrel, but that's and I'm saying it all wrong. That's not their natural state. Somebody took them out where they were and put them there. Okay, and now you're laughing that they're trying to survive and get out. So you look at them crabs in the barrel. Okay, so yeah, you know what? It doesn't make it good, and it's not cool to be in that situation, but that's not the natural state that they was supposed to be in. So that's what I'm gonna say.
Look, Poppy Fortune, PAPIFORTUNE, that's 2 words. Put it in your favorite, whatever you listen to music on, whatever you search on a social media platform, you gonna find me. Dreams of a Poor Man out now, Summertime Confessional dropping soon.
No, go ahead. No, switch out with your dad and let Soraya talk.
No, I didn't know if you wanted us to do closing statements. But I just thought of this.
Oh, okay. I thought we did, but okay.
No, we did. I'm just saying, like, I think it's really important just to support local artists. Like, today we went to a local shop today. Yes. Like, people making stuff by hand, singers, beautiful, like, actors, everything. Support local artists. It's not easy, like, doing art, especially in this world. Sorry. It's not easy. Like, it takes a lot of courage to do these things and follow your passions. Because a lot of people try to talk you out of it, or, you know, the world makes you feel like you're not supposed to be doing that, to pick a traditional route. So it's just important to support local artists. Like, if you see someone doing something, support them. Support each other. Exactly, anything. But yeah.
Okay. Now we're gonna end it out with Ray, but I want to let y'all know, for those who do not know, in the town of Walk Hill, okay, which is Scotchtown, but they call it Middletown. My husband is running, okay, for town council. All right, so listen. Listen, support. It doesn't matter. We always used to talk on our show about getting involved on a local level, and a lot of times we allow politics, Democrat, Republican, or religion, and all of these different sexuality. We allow those things to separate us, but in the end, we have a common goal, and that common goal is to lift our community up. And this is what we represent here, and this is what he's stepping on the line to do as a Navy veteran who already did it for this country. So I want you guys to hear from him before we close out.
Yes. Wow. That's the introduction.
Yeah, I was going to say, she loved that brother right there.
She got me blushing right now. Thank you. When I decided to do that, like Miz said, we always talk local elections matter, and what's been going on is so people are so ingrained on what's happening nationally and state-wise that they forget everything that's going on is happening right here at home. So what me and a team of people that I'm working with is bringing that back, bringing back the community, understanding, hey, right here is what's important to you. Right here is where your taxes go up. Right here is the decisions that make about your safety. So that's what we are running on. Let's fix this. Let's see where your money is going. Pay attention to that, because the state don't care. They making their decisions for this whole state. The decision that's being made right now is people like me who's saying, "Hey, your money means something. Your voice means something," and we don't want to forget that. And unfortunately, the news and all of them things have made us forget what's happening. They want us to focus on what's going on nationally and statewide. That people don't pay attention to what's happening right here at home. And that's important.
I think that's great because, to be honest, like you said, a lot of people are so focused on out there and not realize, look at your backyard. You focus on out there while your backyard, they just digging up and doing everything else.
Exactly, because you worried about a person who's like famous, who got whatever, but this person just died in the street. Did you worry about this one? This girl got kidnapped. Where's she at? But y'all worry about a hip hop artist who ain't paying none of our bills, ain't putting no money in our local neighborhood. But we worried about that instead of worrying our backyard.
And baby oil.
Pause. No Diddy.
I'm gonna say this right. Locally, when people we say, hey, these potholes aren't getting fixed. Yeah, I'm gonna.
That's what started it. This pothole was the last straw.
I'm not gonna lie. You know how much money I lost when I first moved up here to potholes, fixing wheels. I mean, it may sound simple,
right? I know,
but when you got a town, when you in your town and you hit a pothole and it's still there 6 months later, and you're like, hey, why is it not getting done? It's because they're not listening to you say, hey, that pothole is there,
And let me say this.
When you first got out here, that I didn't hit my Mustang a couple years ago.
I know we was. I said it. I know we supposed to wrap it up, but I do got to say this. And not damn, I didn't forget. Wait, hold on. I know I can't stand that happens to me. But showing up. I always talk, I'm going to show up to these town meetings, right? If wherever you live, right? Show up to the town meetings because what they're talking about and your concerns get heard there. Yeah. And if he wasn't running, I'm not going to lie, I probably wouldn't have showed up. But when I showed up, I said, and then I showed up and I'm not being funny. I said, darn, there's not a lot of our people in here. But a lot of our people live out here too. You know what I mean? So, if we're a diverse town, everybody should be there if you really care about that. If you're raising kids here, right? All of that makes a difference. It doesn't matter what color, but you can't complain about something or say you feel left out or they don't care about us if you're not showing up. You got to show up and do the work too, all right? And then I'm going to end it when you're done.
Okay. And I'm going to say this, when they're raising your taxes and you going, why are my taxes going up? Because they're not hearing your voice say no. That room, I've been in that room a lot of times, and it's empty. Now I get it. We have jobs. Everybody works, but it's important that they put it on the internet for you to listen to. Take a second. Even if you don't listen to it at the moment, listen to it later. Listen to your free time, and I encourage that no matter where you live at, because it's important. Because your money is being controlled by somebody else. So when you looking at inflation, and I'm gonna say this because the decisions are easy to say, hey, let's raise your taxes. They're gonna mismanage your money and then tell you to manage your money better. You know,
this is that talk I've been waiting on. Okay, you better stop playing.
I'm done. I'm good.
Any final words, and give your social media. Did you want to say something? Okay.
What you remind me of, and this is one of my favorite quotes. I can't remember who said it. His last name is Friedman, but he says, "Inflation is taxation without legislation," and that is so true.
Look, clock it in, like they say. Clock it in. I love that. Okay.
Yeah, well, I got a lot of social medias. You know, I'm on From the Ground Up. I got Ray Merriman, The Silent Assassin, is my business page. My official Facebook page for my election is Ray Merriman for Town Council Ward 2, and it's the same on Instagram, right? They're both the same. You just look up Ray Merriman Town Council for Ward 2.
Any final words about Hood before I close it out?
Now, Hood Pain was, I like the work we did. I would say for the first time, we did great. You know, anybody who's going to critique us for the first time is being overly critical. You know,
but we want haters because haters make us popular.
Yeah, I hope so. Let the haters talk, because they're gonna share it. Look at this. Look at what they did.
Don't tell them that. Just let them do it. You messing it up for us. We need the views. Don't say nothing. We're going to, but we do need, if there is some extra stuff that you could tell. I'm very open for constructive criticism, because that actually helps us grow. I don't take that personal. Okay, yeah, I don't take it personal. As long as I know it's coming from a good place.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the internet is powerful, and there's gonna be a lot of people coming from the bad place.
Yeah, I know
I'm just saying that for everybody, because now I notice, even doing what I'm doing, it's the negativity is out there. I'm waiting for it. And they're gonna look for dirt. Yeah, I know they are, but you know what? Me and Miz had this conversation. If they're looking for dirt for me, that's because you got nothing to run on.
That part.
All right, so listen, y'all, we're going to close it out. If you're still here with us, thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to do some sound bites for this, because this was a great conversation. Again, I want to just tell everybody once again, I appreciate every last one of y'all, and I'm hoping to continue to work with y'all moving forward. Let's continue to build and grow together and bring on more people who are like us, who want to do the same things that we do. You're tuned into From the Ground Up Productions. Go check out the first short film, Hood Pain, and it's so much more coming. Shout out to the ones who couldn't be here with us today, but we appreciate you so much, and thank you for being a part of what we are starting to build. And that's it. This is From the Ground Up. It's only one way to go from here, and that's up. Let's get it. Peace.
We hope you enjoyed your time with From the Ground Up Productions. We'll see you next time. Be sure to add our channel and listen to us on all streaming platforms. From the ground up. From the ground up. There's only one way to go from here.